cool, but it's all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone, and all you ever hear me say is I wanna be with you. Never should have felt that way. Well, since you've been gone, I can't agree for the first. Alright, guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve, Omi, Earth 2, Pokemon, Tesla update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I'm gonna fix the lights because it is a little not bright in here. I'm gonna make it slightly brighter so y'all can go on and take a look at the people I have on my fridge, which is Star Helix, Wendy Stibalis, Kyle Willson, and Golden Assets on the YouTube. And then at Not Star Helix, at Hey David Don, and at EQ_crypto on the Twitter. Those peeps, pretty heckin' awesome. So we had a lot of really good things. In case you missed it before, even though there was a lot of people on here before, I ended the stream to go watch Wendy Stibalis over here on YouTube, and she was interviewing Brock McBlockchain. He's like our favorite bread cat, has some connection to the Akomi team. I actually don't know 100% sure what it was or what it is, but dude's got so. He might be the only one, or he might not be. The whale group that I'm in, where there's a couple people with a couple 100 million and at least one person with 1 billion Omi or more, he might actually have more than those guys. It might be maybe the one guy in that group or two guys have more than him, but I only know two people that have 1 billion or more. And again, I'm just speculating here just because he was on Taps' stream one day, and he says, yeah, some people have, they have number Omi that starts with an M, as in Mike, or million, and some people have something that starts with another letter. He's insinuating as in B, as in Bravo, as in billion. So I do think he's very someone that you really want to look at. I put all his, I don't have a fiche yet. I've been wanting to get fiches, and he did say he would take Omi for fiches. So when Omi moons, I'll probably get a couple of fiches. He's got like a year worth of content planned out on that. Anyway, I digress. So there was that. We had the Deadpool thing that happened. Also, I haven't like showered all day. It's really gross. It's really disgusting. I haven't done anything. I didn't wake up and go to the gym. I didn't wake up and go to, go running or anything. So I haven't really sweat. I've just been laying in bed. I played some Pokemon, Pikachu stuff. But you guys not hear about that. Y'all hear about the news. And the news, you could see in the thumbnail that it is, we're officially on the Ethereum blockchain. And you could see on the Amutascan, the Amutascan, you could look all up. Okay, well, here's where they are. They are on the Ethereum blockchain, and the time was on Wednesday, 15 December, 7:32 or 1932. The type, it was transfer from one address to another address. And then, hey, look down there. The token type was an ERC 721 token. That'll be changed at some point. But the token address, or I'm sorry, maybe that token type will stay the same, but the token address says Veve on it. Token address says Veve. It's on the official Amutascan. So that is a really, really bullish thing. A lot of people are going to be seeing that on the blockchain, and they're like, oh, what's Veve? Lots of people are going to flood in. Speaking of flooding in, let's go to that Immutable X tweet from before, where they were talking about. There were 167. They were at like 165 before, so they got a couple thousand followers today. I think a lot of them have been Veve followers, but it's still pinned. It has 76,000 views with all the stuff that we have, all the stuff that we have going for us. Our all of like our NFTs that are on there, and every time I see someone, sometimes I'll do searches where I'll search at people that are looking at crypto or metaverse, whatever, and I'll just be like, hey, you should check out Omi. You should check out the Akomi company, their Omi token and their Veve app. And I don't know how many people do that, but because usually what happens is the people that follow me and then have my updates, like they hit that bell on Twitter for Twitter notifications. Every time I comment on something, they automatically go and they like it. So that does help. Or when I see something like somebody that I don't know, someone will be like, hey, what, it'll say like 4 other people commented on this. And then I know it's probably the Akomi fam. Probably going in and probably saying like, hey, check out Omi, check out Omi. But again, having Immutable X have 70-something thousand people watch that is, in my opinion, really bullish. There's going to be some people that get on there because of that. Not only, also what I'm going to do before I get started here, I'm going to give myself a like. Give myself a like would be hella cool. All right, moving on here. I'm going to go and take a look at the market because the marketplace has been absolutely ridiculous. They opened it up a few hours ago, like right when Taps was streaming with NFT Pirates. I was going to go live, and I was just like, I was supposed to go live at Orange Bag Lady tonight, but NFT Pirates and Taps, I didn't say it publicly, like on Twitter, where NFT Pirates and Taps would know like what time. So they put that out. I was like, oh, so we're gonna try for Saturday, for maybe Friday morning, me and Orange Bag Lady, when nobody else is streaming. So I'll let you all know. I still feel like I'm just hot now. So like I took off my pants. So I mean I have shorts on, but so I did want to stream kind of before I felt too ill, and then I had to go to sleep again. But yeah, so the market, it opened, and then it wasn't working for a while because so many people were going and buying stuff up. The TOD went like over 4K. It was ridiculous. I don't know if it settled under that, because I think it did go down to 3.8 at one point. So look at Todd McFarlane Batman. Yeah, it's 3,800 now as the floor. So, if you want to flip things, probably better to go to DC than Marvel, because Marvel, you have that 8.5% fee as opposed to 2.5%, with DC. But not that I flip. I don't. All the DC, pretty much every ones that I have I'll have not forever, but for a long time. I mean, I'm trying to think of ones that I would sell. Like, okay, so I'm just letting you guys know, again, full disclosure here, that, and this brings me into my next point. These whole NFTs, like the gliders, and the gliders I might keep, just because they're aircraft. Any transport vehicle I might want to keep. Oh, I did get rid of Star Trek, so maybe I could just buy them at some point, but I'm only going to go, and I'm going to get that mask just so I can, or get this. We see what it is now. What it is now is the briefcase that I guess the villain has in the movie. I didn't even see the movie. So the briefcase that we have now, and that's going to be on Saturday. I think going to be at 12. So that's going to be insane, because on Saturday we already have Deadpool, which I am 100% going to use the last of my gems on. So if we have Deadpool on Saturday at 11, this is going to be Saturday at, this is going to be at 3 p.m. So I'm going to get it just so I can complete the set, and I'm going to sell it right after. Like, pretty much what I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing. I'm going to get that to complete the set. Like, why I haven't sold these yet is because I sold every other James Bond NFT that I had. I think I told you that because I was going to save it for Pokemon, and then, well, I just spent it on like everything else. But I will get that just so I can complete the set, get the points in the Master Collector program, and then I will sell the rest. I do think, though, that because, and again, this is just speculation here, there were 4 other sets, and then there's this set. I think that if you complete 5 sets and you hold it, there's a chance that, I swear, if you hold all of them and then like you get like a golden gun or whatever, I could picture that happening, because it's hard to collect all. I mean, it's not. The sets are very cheap, but I could see that happening too, because there's so many sets. There's like 5 sets of them. So how are you gonna, and there's more to come in the future. I won't collect all of them. I mean, if they come out with like a golden gun, if they come out with like some really cool cars, 100%, I'm gonna go collect them. But I just, these were, like, okay, in my opinion. So I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing there. And I'm gonna get to comments because it's been a while. So I don't know. I would have maybe started this at like 10 so we could finish my birthday, but I think for the last like 2 hours or so of my birthday, I'm probably just gonna sleep. Yeah, I might do that. I'll let you know. Nick Brett says, "Happy birthday once again. Hope the day has been well to you." It's been all right. I've just been chilling. Again, just not doing anything. I got Taco Bell before. Um, I had a reward in there, so I had a Doritos Locos taco and a grilled cheese burrito. I might get Taco Bell again. I don't know. Sorry, just hydrating there. And this new James Bond. Heck yeah. Omi Child says, "Hey, what's up, Omi Child?" OP says, "Happy holidays, happy holidays." Yeah, yeah. XD said Deadpool. We love Deadpool. We love all. Actually, I won't show it. It's pretty gross. But I'll show it. I'll show it in another like adult stream that I have. I'm working on trying to get like an adult stream together, like a NSFW. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Lacey Bermuda says, "Whoop whoop, an amazing day." Oh, it's been bananas. The amount of, I don't know how many people are, but it seems like they really do want to do marketing. And I say this because, was it them? No, it was a Comey, I guess. Because the Comey had said, "Today is a day of celebration, and what better way to share the joy than with a meme competition?" So a Comey knows that when they have 100-something thousand followers, 150,000 followers, all posting hashtag NFT, hashtag ETH, ETH, hashtag Veve meme giveaway. They're going. So companies that do this know that they're probably going to get their stuff trending. And okay, well, what is that? You don't really want to do that unless you really want some heavy marketing. So, so it's gonna. The rules are like and retweet, that post. Say follow a Comey, Veve official, and Immutable X on Twitter. Tweet your best celebratory meme with hashtag Veve meme giveaway tag, and submissions close midnight on 18 December Pacific time, and the prizes are a ultra rare NFT plus $150 in Ethereum. Second place is an ultra rare NFT plus $100 in Ethereum. Third and fourth place are rare NFTs with $75 and $50 in Ethereum, and the fifth place is an uncommon NFT with $25 in Ethereum. So there's some incentive to go and do that, especially if we don't know what the ultra rare is. Yeah, so if we don't know what the ultra rare is, then there's a chance that could be worth like hundreds. Like it could be worth thousands. We don't know. We're not sure yet. So moving on. How? Plutomium says, "Happy birthday, Randy." Oh, why thank you. Why thank you. Audrey Brown Jr. says, "Let's go." Gary O says, "There's an excitement building. Amazing time to be a part of Veve right now." I agree, Gary O. Arya Realty. Yes, yes, yes. I love you, brother. Josephino says, "Team Wendy, let's go." John Robert Yellen says, "Happy birthday for yesterday, Randy. I hope that..." Well, I mean, it is today, unless you're in like England, in which case it is yesterday. It's on the 15th. But yes, Dashi as well. Christian Blasco says, "Bro, have a happy birthday. Best vibes from Mexico." The Gale said, "Brock used to work with GoChain, I believe." Oh, so that's how he got really familiar with them. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Daniel Marquez's comment, "To the moon." Thanks, Dan. Oboa says, "Got a fiche because of the stream today." Very cool. I have to take a picture of that and go send it to him. Dude, Dancing Deadpool, right? Dancing Deadpool's got to be one of the best, one of the greatest things. Again, what I used to do is I used to go and dance as Deadpool. It was awesome. Tom Yellen says, "Oh, I felt left out, so I bought an ultra rare alligator Loki." Hey yo, nice, nice. Regane says, "What's up, fools? Yo, what up, Ray? How's it going?" Brendan Z says, 100% minted, baby. Deadpool, baby. I feel like whenever I say something with baby, I feel like Joey from Friends, where he goes and says, "London, baby." They were so excited for the London trip. Click to Clean says, "Happy birthday, Randy." Oh, well, thank you, thank you. Zalad Michael saying, "I have a recur pass if you up for a trade." I'm not going to get a recur pass, but I might get some of the NFTs if some of them look good. Daniel Marquez's comment, Kyle Wilson says happy birthday. Thank you, Kyle Wilson. Another person that's always on the fridge there. Biggest Bro says happy birthday, my friend. Thank you. Crypto versus Randy. Good to see you're doing good, brother. I'm trying my best. Frenzy says I sold the Superman at 1.9k. Yeah. So those got to 1.9k before. They went down to 1,300, 1,400. So that's where they're settling. So pretty good if you did that. Just said, wow, last 007 finally announced. I know, right? Telvin Mark says, can I get an update on important information for Veve on Immutable X in terms of collectibles? I guess I just did it before I got on here, or before I read that, but it's done. We're on it full 100%. Oh, no, not Twitter. Shoot, where was that? Yeah, on a Mutascan. Everything's done on a Mutascan, confirmed on the blockchain. It says Veve right there. So we're good. We're very good. Moving on. Thing to Donnie says, "Let's go, Randy. Would you buy a Todd now if you had the gems?" I think that's very safe long term. But if I had, let's say, a 4K gems. I think the Fantastic Four #5 comic is only like 3K, and if you talk to Comics and Crypto or Sleep in Comics, they say that's a really good one to get because of how undervalued it is. But if it were me, I would probably try to go maybe save it for Deadpool, or I don't know how much that's going to be priced in. Or I would maybe get another secret rare alligator Loki. I can't get any sub 100 mints because the lowest sub 100 mint is like over $6,000 right now. So that's hard. But I think I could go and I could try to get a. I think I could try to get a secret rare Deadpool. I don't think he'll be selling for 4K off the bat. Again, you have people like me that cosplay him, that love him, that just. He's got a movie franchise. The third one will come out. Oh, did the third one come out yet? I don't know. I know I've seen them all. But he'll be probably crossing over into the MCU very soon. I love him. He's been one of my favorites since I was younger. So, yeah. But again, that's just me. Or it might be better to save it for maybe, let's say save it for Pokemon, save it for whoever. Again, I wouldn't. Let's say the $4,000 or 3,800 extra that I would have for Todd Batman. I would. I think, in my opinion, if you get, let's say how many. Let's say you can get 3 Eddie Rissos or 5 Todd Batmans, because those are about the same. I would opt for the 3 Eddie Rissos, because yes, everyone's gonna want a Todd. But everyone's also going to want the whole set. And it's a lot easier to get one Todd than one Eddie Risso. A lot of people are saying, yo, Todd's going to flip. He's going to flip. Like what they mean is that he's going to flip the Eddie Risso. And here's why, if it does, it will only be temporarily. And why it might happen a couple of times or several times is because I don't know how many people are hoarding hundreds or over 100 Eddie Rissos. Maybe there's a couple, maybe, but we know that there's multiple people that have 100 plus Todds, and there's just so many more of him. And again, if they were in a different set, I'd be like, no, Todds all the way. But just because only 1,700-ish people, 1,750, are going to be able to complete that first set, it's not a lot. That's not a lot. So I think that having, and again, I only have one of each, so I don't have like a thing. I have the whole set, and actually Eddie Russo was the last one I was able to get, which you should really, if you're in collecting, you should buy the most expensive one first. But again, in that scenario, 5 Todds or 3 Eddie Rissos, I get the 3 Eddie Rissos, even though the 5 Todds are about the same. And most of the time, people ask me, oh, if you can get 2 of this or 1 of this, who would you get? I'd most likely say the one that has more, the 2, because if you only have 1, you can't sell it. Or you can, but then you're never going to get that back again, at least not for that price. you have two of something, you'd at least sell one and then have the other, so you could at least be at least a little liquid without having to sell, your whole thing. Yeah. Moving on here. Vala Roca says, when can we convert gems into fiat? Probably by next month. Gems to fiat should be next month. They haven't given updates recently just because, we just admitted Immutable X, but maybe on their next AMA. You might be able to ask tomorrow. I will be on stream with Reese and a bunch of other content creators. It's just like what we did a few months ago, where we're all just like saying, just playing like a game. I came in last in the game, I think, but I came in first when everybody voted for their favorite YouTuber. That was very nice. Thank you all for that. Flickerbit says Boba Fett. Oh, dude, yeah, that's the other thing. We don't know what's coming. I didn't know Deadpool was coming. I did not know Deadpool was coming. I'll probably have to spend the rest of my gems on that. There's the only other thing. When they said, hey, since we're that tweet when they announced the new James Bond NFT, since we're talking about when today, let's answer another when question. And I was just like, no way is this Pokemon. Like that's just the first thing I think of. But it turned out to be James Bond. So who knows what else they announce? It could be Boba Fett. It could be any type of Star Wars thing. It could be Pokemon. It could be Digimon. It could be Yu-Gi-Oh. Again, why go with Pokemon at the start? As soon as they release Pokemon, no one's gonna care anything about anything else. But if you start with like a Digimon or a Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you lead up to Pokemon, yeah, that's much better. So maybe Blue Eyes White Dragon. Hey, great to have a nice white Christmas, as in Blue Eyes White Dragon. I guess they could have done the same thing in November. Be like, hey, have a great Black Friday with a Red Eyes Black Dragon. He was one of my favorites too. DMFA58 says, do you own the Cat Bronson? I don't. And y'all know I love cats. I meow in every video. Yeah, so I don't own one, but I want to, but I just don't. Mr. Bob Dobolino says, would the James Bond collectibles be considered the first movie NFTs? Well, they're definitely the first James Bond ones, and the first one with utility, because that James Bond tickets, they were movie tickets. But when you say just movie in general, I don't know, because there was a bunch of other movies that we have Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was a movie, but was it specifically for the movie? I don't know. It might have been. I wouldn't be comfortable 100% saying yes, but there's a decent chance it probably was. Josephino says, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Legacy Bermuda says, happy birthday, Rambo Randy. Woo. What's up, C15 says, what's up, Chavez? Crypto Nighter says, happy birthday, Randy. Girlfriend visiting tonight? Nah, I just told her to stay. One, because I'm sick, and two, because again, she works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and she doesn't just work for like 4 hours. Like, no, she works like all day. She's a veterinarian, and I don't want her to get off work, so she's been working, let's say 2 days at this point, which is, they're long days, commuting back from work to her home place, and then coming from home to here, which is like another hour away, and then hanging for a few hours just for her to go back home. Like that's just a lot. That's a really long day. I don't want to, like, let's say if the opposite, like, God, if this was last year where I was still working and I was working nonstop, and girlfriend said, hey, and not her, it'd be anyone, like, it's really important to me that you be here tonight, I would hate that. I would hate that beyond all, just because, again, now be advised, guys, when I was working, I wasn't just working like an 8-hour shift or even a 10-hour, like, no, I was working like 16 hours a day, like, plus. So for me I would not ask someone to do something that either that I'm not willing to do myself, or that I just hate. Like, if I'm not going to ask someone to do something that I would hate doing, unless I really compensated them for it, and it was worth it for them, because that's I don't know, that just doesn't seem right to me. Plus, God forbid, let's say she gets tired, and then because she's tired and she's doing surgery the next day, messes up because she didn't get sleep because of me. I definitely don't want that either. That would not be good. That is not worth it. Cryptoverse says you might want to lay off the Taco Bell. That's a grenade in your toilet for sure. I haven't actually had it recently outside of, well, no, I've had it the past couple days, but outside of that, I haven't had it recently. I have been going to the store and getting like better food. Of course, as soon as I eat better food, I get sick. But Darius says happy B-Day. The thing to Donnie says, oh shoot, happy birthday, brother. Thanks guys. December 15th. Yep. It's my first full year in my 30s. So now I'm pretty confident that at this time I was probably born, at 31. Oh, that's the first time I said it. Oh, I'm 31. But I could still say late 20s, early 30s. So that is good. Realtor Aaron Baker says, I'm pumped for my Fish airdrop. Only child, party. Nick Brett says, if Star Wars, I need Boba Fett, General Grievous, and Darth Maul. Yeah, Darth Maul, he was like the first person I ever cosplayed as. There's no pictures of it, unfortunately. Yeah, I would want Anakin, Ahsoka Tano, obviously Vader, Luke. I'd want Luke's X-Wing. Luke's X-Wing would be boss. Grogu. I would want Mandalorian as well. Boba Fett. I want Jango Fett too. I want Mace. Dude, I want them all. Like I want them all. God, they're just so cool. They're just so awesome. Lord of the Realms says, can't wait to finally complete the first ever Bond set. I know, right? Same. It's been a while. Yeah, so I would want the lightsabers too. Like in Pokemon, I'd want the Pokeballs or even the gym badges. But that'd be really cool if they have it in the Veve-verse where you have to battle with them, and you have to beat a certain amount of trainers in order to get, a badge. That would be really cool. That'd be dope. But yeah, I'd want the same way I want Pokeballs and badges in Pokemon. I would also want the lightsabers and the crystals as well in Star Wars. Vivi Fambam says, happy birthday to that legend, real Randy Chavez. Thank you so much, Vivi Fambam. Mr. Bob Dobolino says, you don't think they will make the suitcase interactable? Maybe. They might. It might do something. I don't know. I don't know why I wait till now to release it, but Kryptonite says only 10 more before Spider-Man's secret rare floor is 50K. Really? Oh wait, no, I'm on my photos. I don't need to be on my photos. Oh, hi All Chat Gaming. Meow. Okay. Let's go to the Veve app and let's take a look. See, yeah. Be advised, guys. I'm never gonna get back to all these messages today. I will try tomorrow. I was also during my break. I was playing some Pokemon stuff as well. I'll update you guys on that in a minute. So we're gonna go to my full sets and we're gonna go to the price of the secret rare Spider-Man. Hey, where'd it go? Okay, here it is. And let's see how many are on there. There's 49 for sale. And the cheapest one is basically $20,000, $19,999. So $20,000. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 11. So if you buy 11 of them, then they go up to 50K. So here's what it is. We have, okay, so there's been more that were added. In up to the early 20s, you have to buy 3 of them, and that's up to 22K. Then the next one is 26K, and then you could buy a couple, the next 3, and then it's 30K. Then you buy 2 of them. There's only 2 in the 30s. There's 30K and 35K, and then it goes right to 40K. So I do think there will be more in here. And where's the cheapest? So somebody must have taken that, the cheapest sub 100. Because that sub 100 was 32K and that was completely taken off. So the cheapest sub 100 is now number 89 and it's 55,000. So I told y'all. So somebody buys that dude made $15,000 in a couple days. Someone named Naruto. It's Naruto 203. Okay, so here's something, and here's just a theory. Naruto 2326, that's the person that has it, that's selling. I saw him have that at 42K this morning. And why this means something that it's 55K now is because he's got a Telegram ID. And that's the Telegram ID right there. So I bet that somebody asked him, like, hey, I know this is up for 42K. Would you take like 35K USDT? And he probably had a couple of offers, and that's why he raised it to 55K. Why? Because I would know that if I were to list something on eBay and I would get people asking, hey, can you take this for it, take this for it, take this for it? If I get a couple of those messages within that first day of listing, I know that if I don't take that particular card that I have up there and I don't list it for higher, somebody will buy that within a week. So here's, if you want to sell something, here's for Pokemon, here's all the experience. This is like some absolute, this is a gem right here. If you list something and you list it for a certain amount of money, let's say $1,000, let's say I list this for $2,000, and then I get a bunch of people that are messaging me and they say, hey, would you take, like $1,300 for it or $1,500 for it? If I get 3 or more people that message me in that first day, I know that if I don't touch it, someone will buy it within a week. So I guarantee you that's what this person did. Guarantee this person said, you know what? I've had a couple of offers for this. That means that someone's going to buy it, so I'm going to up it to 55K, which is still not. I don't think that's crazy, because the next cheapest one is number 77 for 100,000. So, yeah, we got a super chat over here from Taps Trays. Says happy birthday, Randy. Whoop whoop, King Taps. Oh my God, I love you so much. Thank you, Taps. You are the best. Taps, this is for you. Patreon member shout out. And I'm gonna love you till the heavens start to rain. And I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I, do. Come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that Taps made? I love when we were together in the room alone. Now we roomed together at Designer Con. I love him so much. I'm probably just absolutely putting fire underneath these fan theories, these fan ships that people have. So what do we have over here today? Moving on to the rest of the comments. Kryptoniters. Oh yeah. So I just read the Kryptoniters. Near Patriot says, did anyone else wake up today feeling like it was Christmas? Well, when Omi started to moon, and I was like, this calculations, yeah, I made a good amount today. It went down to like 0.0068 or 0.00, because it went up, it broke 7, then it went below that. I want to see what it's at right now. Gonna be 59 tomorrow. That was nice. Oh, it's 69. Everyone comment nice down below for it being 0.0069. So yeah, I guess it went down to like 0.00665, but it was up to like 0.0074 at one point today, and then it went back down. So yeah, it's nuts. It was at 5.5 yesterday at some point. It's been a crazy couple of hours. Excuse me. Justin B says, watching your stream is becoming my part-time job. Yeah, I mean, when a bunch of people watch, and it's cool. I just get to hang out. Like this is what I said I wanted to do. I wanted to just stream for my birthday, and just I did want to get some beer, and I would just want have a couple daddy sodas with y'all. And my friend Nick and Meg, shout out to them. They got me a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue for my birthday, which I was not expecting it. I wasn't expecting anything. I was just like, because like we don't really do birthdays. I mean, I guess we did. We like when we do birthdays, we go out to like Taco Bell, and like it's just like it's nothing crazy. The guy that I was like, oh wow, now I need to like, I don't know. It's like they're gonna get married soon, so I need to get them. I think I already got them again. Anyway. But I don't want to drink when I'm sick. So yeah. But I like hanging out with you guys. Nick Brett says C3PO floor just hit 1K today. Just the other day it was down 700. Yeah, so a lot of these moons so hard. And actually let's take a look at the volume of Omi as well. I want to take a look at that. So we're at about 18 million for 24-hour trading volume, but we were at 17 like when I was back earlier in the stream earlier today, and that was 0.006. Yeah, and that's when it was about like 7.3. So we'd have technically more, but that's just because it was trading more than it was 24 hours ago, not 7 hours ago. But I remember saying on that stream, on that calculations, that if we had about 70% more daily volume than we normally have, and it increased about 35%. So okay, so let's say about half. Because again, if we increase 70% daily trading volume and we increased about 35%, from where the price was, then we can make the argument that we increased about half percentage-wise. So if we go up 1,000%, so if we go up 100, if we go up 10x, if we go up 1,000% and we go from $10 million a day to $100 million a day, then what is that? So it's 500%, half of that. So I think we could 5x once we're on exchanges and we go to $100 million a day. Are we going to 10x? No, because again, just what we see, it goes by percentages. If we go up 1,000%, we'll increase 500%. So I think 2 to 3 cents is definitely possible once we get on exchanges. I still don't think exchanges until, I'm going to say, mid to late January, but some people are really speculating that it'll happen that first week in January, like January 7th. I don't think it'll happen until at least mid-January, but because we want to, exchanges are going to buy, exchanges are going to go, and they're going to say, okay, give us time to market. So we'll see. James White says, would pick up Fish early if you're thinking about it, because free airdrops are not backdated. I want a Fish. Raven says, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Monarch NFT says, my God, I couldn't resist the spoilers. I'm weak. Wait, what spoilers? What spoilers? For Spider-Man Secret. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to see that on Friday. If I am not feeling better by Friday, I'm gonna murder something. No, I would have to like pirate the movie, and I hate doing that. I actually will go out of my way not to pirate things. But I'm not gonna make it through like the end of next week. Wait for myself to feel better before I go on the internet and get spoilers. I will have to go and find a way to watch that, or have somebody else like with like a tablet just like recording the whole thing while I FaceTime them. I'll be like, yeah. So I'm really hoping I'm feeling better, but we'll see. Lord of the Realms says, everybody feels like Christmas when you're part of Veve. I know, right? Every day it's insane. Squid Cat, happy birthday, brother. Sabay New Way says, happy birthday, Master Randy. Thank you so much. Jonathan Aaron says, hey man, where can I DM you? Twitter. Twitter's the best. Nero Patriot says, who in their right mind is selling Disney Golden Moments right now? My goodness. I don't know. I mean, people are probably going to do it. That'd be great if, I was just thinking Disney Golden Moments and R2-D2. R2 has the ability to hold a lightsaber in him and shoot it out. So I think that as that happens, they might, if they are going to animate, they're going to get like a Luke Skywalker or Obi-Wan Kenobi, whatever. They should animate R2 and have that, come out. That would be insane if they did that. But yeah, I don't know. That being said, I don't have an R2. I got an Elsa. I got a Homer. I would trade a Homer for an R2. Nobody's going to do that. Nope. Nobody in their right mind is going to trade a Homer for an R2. Let's go and see what the Homers are selling for. Where are the Disney NFTs? Okay. So the Homer Disney NFTs are 718. Not bad. So I'm going to go to the brands, go to Disney, and I'm going to look at an R2 who's definitely going to be like 2,000. Yeah, it's about 2,000. 2,088. So I would have to sell Homer for an R2, which is fine. So I'd have to sell, and then, so let's say it's 1,400 left. And out of that 1,400 that I have to make up, So the only reason I got a Avengers logo is just because I have all of the Marvel ones except for the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and so I don't want to sell that, but I don't want to sell my Elsa either. So I wouldn't. Maybe if somebody wanted to say, hey, transfer me your Homer Simpson one, I'll give you my R2D2, and then give me like 1,400 gems or something like that. I might do that. But again, I think that's not. I think that'd be pretty stupid on their part. Ben Reilly Spider Man is also 30. Oh, 3K. Actually, not bad. Um, Not bad. What we got here? We got Gabriel Carrillo, or Gabriel Carrillo says, Randy, Randy, Randy. James White says, this honestly feels more like Christmas Day than Christmas Day. Only thing that will eclipse it in the near future will be the final phase for OMI holders. Oh, that's gonna be a treat. I don't know what I'll do. Also, be advised, if they do announce Pokemon while I'm sick, I'm not gonna go running outside while I'm sick. I'll save that for another day. Lord of the Realms says, nobody's getting hands on my golden moments. So undervalued still. I believe so, yes. Anuel Hurtado says, I'm not trying to FOMO into everything I want, but I also need more OMI, and there's only so much money to go around right now. Feels bad. Yeah. The longer time goes on, the longer I think that, okay, a lot of these people that are ETH rich, again, they have to sell their crypto, sell their Ethereum, which is taxable, to buy, to go to USDT, which you have to cash out, which is also taxable, transfer everything around, so they could buy gems, and then, which has fees involved, and then to buy it, they're not doing that. They're just going to wait. The more I see that, the more that I think that collectibles will. I don't know what'll moon first. It really depends on MTL. It depends on when we have OMI to NFT, because it's a lot easier to take Ethereum and take that Ethereum to buy OMI and then to buy collectibles with it than it is to do what I just said, to sell that, to transfer to your bank. That's annoying. Nobody's gonna want to do that. But I still think OMI will moon harder when it does come. Mark Garrow says, happy birthday, Mr. Chavez. It has been fun the last few months. Looking forward to 2022, hanging with you. We'll also be looking for your guidance on the token swap. Hugs, brother. Hugs, babe. Yeah, so when that comes out, you'll have everyone. You'll have me. You'll have Wendy Stibalis. You'll have Kyle Willson. You have Golden Assets and Star Helix. I don't know how many of those people will make videos on that, but they definitely will. There'll be a lot of videos to go around. I'll be one of them. Lord of the Realms says, really wanted to get Inked stories Eve, but the pump beat me to it. Damn, I hate it when that happens. Realtor Aaron Baker says, I think we'll dip again starting tomorrow, going until Sunday. People delayed because we know most drops are next week. Maybe. I also think that with the onboarding of new people each day, in conjunction with the fact that people are smarter with their gems now, I don't know how much more of the dips. The only thing I can see is Pokemon. Joe says, happy birthday. Thank you, Joe. Bill Gardner says, Ethereum, let's go. Long Halloween says, happy birthday. Joe says, so excited about Deadpool. Bond's briefcase is meh. What's so special about it? I don't know. I'm going to get it so I can complete the set, so I can get the points for it, and then sell it immediately right after. But again, that being said, if you have all 5 Bond sets, I think something might happen in the future, because there is going to be more Bond stuff next year. So, but again, just speculation. Like Brett says, personally, think Captain Carter is slightly undervalued. I understand why she tanked, but believe she deserves more respect. I believe so too. She's heckin' awesome. Only one to complete the set, and you have her basically appear in the What If series, and I think she can reappear in multiverse stuff, which I think Spider-Man is really going to tap into. I think that's going to be multiverse central, and what's Doctor Strange 2 called? Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Squidcat says, floors are pumping on certain IP. C3PO, 1,000. R2D2's 2,000. And Superman. Superman was 1,900. Back down to 1,400. Actually, let's see what he's at now. I haven't checked in a while. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay. Wow, 1550 now. So he is up. He is up a lot. Good stuff. Good stuff. Da, da, da. Frank Sabaka says Todd is out of reach, so I bought 12 Amazing Spider-Man #1s, 2 more Wonder Woman, 3 total now, and a first appearance Jim Lee Joker. Dude, my man. Get that bread. JQ says Avengers issue number 57, comics for tomorrow, is a good investment. I mean, I would always get the comics anyway. Just I have the common for every single one, but I go for all the drops because you can get a secret rare. So I would definitely go for that drop because even if you get the common, you're still going to make more than what you spent on it. But I also know that I love Vision. Again, I'm not really too big into comics. That'd be more of a question for Sleep-In Comics or Comics and Crypto. And with that, they haven't said anything to my knowledge. It's like, yeah, this is like the best one. They have tables out on which ones you should go for and which ones are like really undervalued. And they pair it with like the physical comics on those sales. They do a really good job. They're like Rebel Duck with those comic book numbers. Yeah. You know how I haven't seen a video from in a while, just I've been busy. Niall Ballantyne, Bud Thompson, those guys are great. Also before speaking of Rebel Duck on the Omi Homies channel with Janie and Max, see Rebel Duck's partner, Rebel Duck's wife. I don't know if it's wife or longtime girlfriend or something, but first appearance of female Rebel Duck. I was like, whoa! So definitely go check that out. That was fun. First appearance. But I don't know. Again, I'm gonna get the blind box anyway tomorrow, and if I get something great, cool. If not, no big deal. If I don't get the drop tomorrow, I'm still gonna buy the common of that comic, just because I get them for all of them. Manuel Hurtado says Digimon would be fire. I need some Agumon and Gabumon complete sets in my life. See, the thing with Digimon is that there's so many of them. Like, just for Agumon, there's gonna be like so many in the set. Yeah, and then you have all of them. You know, you got Puppet Mon. Like again, there's just even for Agumon, there's so many Digi evolutions for it. It's gonna get nuts. KrepoBrooke says, I think we get Dragon Ball this month. Do I think we get Dragon Ball this month? Probably not. That'd be pretty cool. I do think we have it, but I don't think that'll be this month. I think we're gonna save a lot of stuff for next month. Next year, I should say. NK is Manuel Hurtado, Angel Woman Fire. Harish S says, what's up, everyone? What's up, Harish? How you doing? Zolad Michael says, oh, shoot, happy B-Day. Thank you. Kryptonite says, how do we get the Fish airdrop? I don't know. Probably go to the Fish Discord and ask. Harish S says, happy birthday. Manuel Hurtado says, I don't know how to reply on here, but definitely fire. She was one of the OG waifus. Neuropatriot says, how come Veve hasn't sent you a light yet? Or have they? You just don't want to stop rocking the sexy fridge background. I have one. It's over there. I did a whole unboxing video with it, but I don't have a shelf. Like I don't have. I mean, I guess I have stuff over there. Yeah. And I could put that on there, but then you wouldn't be able to see Dashi. So I don't know. I guess I could move that. That's like close to my sink. I don't want to get Dashi all wet unless I'm giving Dashi a bath. But yeah, they did send me one. Squid Cat says, David, you just tweeted phase 2 mission complete. Let's get that bread. Mission accomplished. Oh my god, I love him. All right, gonna get all the all the fudders, please stand up. Oh god, where we at here? Gotta love you, David. You. Oh yeah, to the moon. That dude. Oh, that's the tweet. Past the clouds, up to the moon. God, what a homie. What a homie. And Taps Trace, thank you for that super chat saying happy birthday, Randy. King. Thanks, brother. Super Duper Hank says King Randy. I'm reminded of during the American Revolution or during, I guess, 7th grade social studies, has one teacher, Mr. Campo. He had told us a story about when Washington was winning a bunch of these battles, and it was like we were about to win the Revolutionary War, and everyone was saying, King George, King George, King George, for George Washington, saying they wanted him as king, and George Washington says like, no. We just got away from that. We just got away from the king's tyranny. Call me President George. You know, they had an election. Of course, he won by a landslide. Um, so I don't mind King Randy, Lord Dashi, King Dashi, God Dashi. Um, so generally, and I don't know if I was lied to with this, but or maybe they changed it. But when I was in tech school, I was with this one guy. I won't say his name, but he worked security forces. He was cross training from security forces over to here to this to what I was going to T2, and he told us a story. He's like, yeah, don't be mean to military dogs because they will most likely outrank you because he had said, and again, I don't know if he was just trolling us, and if so, this is like the best troll because I did hear other things later where they said like, yes, if you have a military working dog, that military working dog will always outrank you. Um, and obviously, you know, the people that are working with them were high ranking for us at that point. You know, we were just like new airmen. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Like, yeah, because if you go and disrespect a military working dog, you're disrespecting your superior. So it's really not good. So I really liked that. But then I guess I don't know how long ago somebody that was also in security forces told me like, no, we don't do that. And I was like, did I just get trolled? But I would like whatever people like Master Randy or King Randy, whatever. I would hope that we put Dashi at one level above me. So if I'm like a king or whatever, make Dashi a lord. If I'm a master, make Dashi the master. If I'm Omi Jesus, make Dashi the Omi king or Omi god. Lord of the Realm says, working lightsabers working lightsabers would be so epic. What I really want is I want like a Jar Jar Binks so I could just decapitate him all the time and just. That would be so. If they made Jar Jar Binks like the super secret rare and it was only like 50 of them, I'd buy as many as I could and be like, all right, come on, come all, throw your rotten tomatoes, like pull a bunch of your bows back and launch arrows into Jar Jar Binks. Only here, only on Chavez Topia. Dude, that'd be amazing. I would, if somebody else had that, I'd be like, yo, let me go in. In New York, they have stress rooms where you can go take a bat. Like I think it's like $10,000 or it might be more than that. But they give you a stress room. They give you a room and they give you a bat, and you just go ham and you just start breaking everything. It costs a lot. I think it costs like minimum $10,000 to do it, but you just go like you ever just want to like break stuff. See, now I don't need to do that because I just hit the heavy bag. I just far, but they do have that, and I think that would be really great catharsis for people. They could do that in the VV verse just to mess up Jar Jar Binks all the time. Dan K says Pokemon is undervalued right now. Oh, I love Pokemon. Always. Gooseneck says Feliz cumpleaños, Randy. Muchas gracias, señor. Manuel Ibermani says happy birthday, man. Can't wait for the competitive Pokemon tournament. So that's the other thing. Some people have been asking me after I did that Mark Helen and Crypto Chris stream the other day that we should do a Pokemon tournament on Pokemon Showdown. If you don't know what Pokemon Showdown is, it's that you get like 3 or 6 Pokemon and they're randomized and you get to battle with them versus some random person on the internet, and it's great. I love it. But it is also, it's really weird because you get the set of moves. You don't get to pick the moves. Moves are already there. And it's really fun. It's really, really fun. Explicit says, you think this is truly the last time we'll see Omi around these prices now? No, not until we'll trade around here. It might even go back down further to 5s, but we'll trade until we get on exchanges. Can we get to, now they're starting to maybe do some marketing, 0.008 again by the time the year ends? Yeah, absolutely. Will we go to all-time highs without exchanges? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Once we get exchanges, though, moon. Amin Najah says, what this when thing Vivi speculated? Oh, that's just because we would say like when moon. Like instead of taking WHEN, we just say WEN. And that's just they were talking about James Bond, or when are we going to get that? Uncle Drew says, you think the CoinGecko and CMC should add a burn supply section under circulating supply? Like many people use this info to initiate their research into a project. They would have to have separate ones because there's a big difference between how many we've burned from the reserve wallet versus how many are burned from the circulating supply. I would like to see a count for how many we burned from the circulating supply. Yes. Ashfox, thank you so much. James White says, yep, it was a bomb drop. J-Man, thank you so much. Monarch NFTs, I love watching new movies more than a handful of times, so spoilers or pirating doesn't take anything away from me. There's always something you catch every rewatch. Agreed. I just want to support the movie, so I'd like if there was a way like to watch it on Disney Plus, I would pay the full amount of the movie, if not more, just for the convenience of it. Yeah. Moving on. Ashlock says, now that we're on Immutable X, is there any interoperability between platforms yet, like OpenSea? Not yet. It will be. That will happen. That'll happen very soon, though. Bill Gardner says, when can they buy collectibles with Ethereum? I don't know if they're going to be able to, because they want it. They want OMI to be the premier source. So I don't think they're going to do it with Ethereum. I think they're just going to say like, hey, if you want it, buy. I mean, if we're on OpenSea, I'm sure they could buy an Ethereum. I mean, they'll have the option to do OMI or Ethereum, but if they want to buy on the Veve app, it's going to have to be OMI. On OpenSea, yeah, it could be any. But it could be Ethereum or OMI probably. Air Blue says, you're out of focus with your picture, Randy. Sorry. David Guy says, happy birthday, brother. Thank you. Monarch MC says, I've pirate watched movies that released weeks before US release, and I still hit the theaters. LOL. Nothing changes for me. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're going to go see it anyway, that's probably fine. But I just need to pirate it just because if I'm sick, I'm not going to go to the theater. That's not cool. Garner says they announced Kingpin in Hawkeye tonight. Oh, spoilers. So spoilers, yeah. And we all kind of knew it anyway. I've even said on here, hey, I think Vincent D'Onofrio, Kingpin, is going to be... Vincent D'Onofrio is the guy that plays Kingpin. And, yeah, so they're bringing like, Charlie Cox is going to be in She-Hulk. Charlie Cox is going to be... I thought it was going to be Spider-Man. I don't know that now, though. Might be something else. Crypto Nighter says, since our NFTs are on the new blockchain, where can we go to see the block history of our own NFTs? I don't know. It might be on the Immutascan, but that's only since it's been on. You might still be able to see it on GoChain. I'm not sure. Double C says, I want Deadpool. I'm not sure about the festive theme. That's something that he would do, so I like it. Vivi Vision says, happy birthday, Randy. What are your top 3 Pokemon you're hoping for Veve, besides Squirtle, Charmander, Venusaur, and Pikachu? Besides the starters and besides Pikachu, I would say Arcanine, Mew, and if I'll just do from first generation. So Arcanine, Mew, and Kangaskhan. There's some others, like Psyduck's awesome. There's a bunch of there's a bunch from, again, just for Gen 1. Those are the ones I would want. Arcanine and Mew because I love them, and Kangaskhan because I had a trophy Kangaskhan, and I will get one again, and I want to pair that. So, yeah. I definitely want that. Yeah, moving on. Monarch NFTs, I can't wait for Ant-Man 3, Quantumania. They will dig deeper on the technical sides of the multiverse. It's going to be surreal. Oh, dude, I can't wait for that also. Those are going to be great. Monarch says, Derp, just read that. Osa Sola says, when Immutable X market, just tuned in. Sorry if you explained. I think I explained that a couple times already since 10 minutes ago. But the Immutable, we're not sure yet. Brendan J says, happy birthday. Michael D'Ambrosio says, you think we'll ever create a Pokemon like Axie Infinity type of game? I would leave that up to the Pokemon company. But a play-to-earn game, I don't think they would do. That just brings a lot more headaches into it. If they're going to do it, they might do it. That'd be interesting. They might let Veve do it because they might want a test run to see how it goes. Like, oh, we can do it through this company. They'll do it because they're going to get the first ones, but they're really not going to know that it's just a test for us to see what works and what doesn't work. And then when we announce our official game, it'll be a lot better. So Maybe, and if so, I do think Veve could actually get that first one. That's a really good point. That's a really good thing that you brought up. Um, yeah, I think that works. Chris Millions says happy birthday. Veve gave you a big gift. They did. Oh wow, it's been an hour, so I'm gonna do my Patreon member shout out. I don't know what it's gonna be. This is a public service announcement. This is only a test. Emergency evacuation protest may impair your ability to operate machinery. Can't quite tell just what it means to me. Keep out of reach of children, don't you talk to strangers. Get your philosophy from a bumper sticker. Warning, live without warning. All right, that's some Green Day for you. Meet Kevin Padawan says, Randy, can I come on the stream one time? Small YouTuber, 240 subs. I make Veve financial NFT crypto content. Shoot me a message. Yeah, shoot me a message. And we'll get you on here at some point. Nerd Patriot says, screw the shelf into your fridge. I don't know if you can do that. Can you do that? I don't know if you'll be able to do that. Thank you, Michael D'Ambrosio, for the happy birthday. Meet Kevin says, happy heckin' birthday, too. I didn't know. Oh, well, thank you. Grandmaster Mawa says, we are live again. Also, how was the birthday? But stuff. Yeah, we had somebody before Adam Awesomeface. He's like, hey, Veve just posted a new tweet. It said butt stuff and happy birthday. It's great. Yeah, I mean, it's been okay just because I've been sick. You know, it would be a lot better if I wasn't. Nick Brett says, what if, when Pokemon drops, you can send an invitation to your friend who's in the same room as you and have a battle in AR? That technology, God, if they could do that, I was about to say I'd never leave my house, because that would be interesting if they say you can only do it with people that are in the same room as you. I understand how that could be really fun, but also how some people, you know, if they're only children in like the Midwest and the next neighbor is like miles away, and like they're not going to be the only one that like it, that like Pokemon, but that could be very lonely for some people. Like I remember how lonely it was when I was in Kuwait and Pokemon Go came out, and there was no Pokemon Go in Kuwait. Like there was nothing. So what I had to do was I had to go and wait until I got back to the States to play, and at that point it had died down. So I was a little salty about that. But because I was so, you know, other people there definitely they played Pokemon, but we couldn't enjoy it. So I'm really curious to see how that would affect it. As if, hey, you can only do it with people in your room, or maybe I don't know. It really depends how popular it is. I don't think we can do that right now. Maybe when we have, say, I don't know, even at 100 million. I mean, will we get 100 million people if we can do that? I think so. But I don't think that's going to be for a while, in my opinion. But if they do that, yeah, 100 million people incoming just for that. New York Patriots is at Grandmaster Mawal. You talking about Butt Thompson? He's a YouTuber we don't deserve. Dude, I love him. He's great. Jonathan Aaron says, I was an Army MP. It's true. They outrank you. Okay, see, maybe that one security forces person was just lying. Or like maybe they were like a security forces like augmentee, and maybe they weren't. They like, and they just didn't know. But yeah, all right. Thanks, Jonathan Aaron, for clearing that up. Monarch NFT says, Randy, do you play Pokemon TCG online? I don't. Now, that being said, I was very good at that game. Like, I was very good at the original trading card game. So if they do have that, I will dominate some tournaments. But I don't play online now. Also, Sola, thank you. And Ra H22, thank you for the birthday wishes. David says, have you tried other metaverse that are online, and how do you think the Veveverse will compare? And happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them, and a lot of them are kind of boring, to be honest. And that's one of the worries I have, is like, there's a chance that they drop the Veveverse and it doesn't slap. There's a chance that it's not a banger. There's a chance that it just like, it's the same. I think with all the IP that we have, it's going to be insane, regardless of the content that they put out. But the only other one that I think that has as passionate a group is actually Earth 2, which I still have. I still put money into that. I still like somebody. I forgot to delist certain properties, and I've accidentally sold a couple $1,000s worth of properties recently. So yeah, I had like 2-3 grand in there the other day, and now I have 49 grand because I accidentally sold some that I forgot to take off, and I wanted to, and they're all tier 1 tiles, and Earth 2 is just absolutely mooning right now, and they're crypto, which is going to be Essence. It's not on any exchanges yet. You can't. The only way you can get the Essence, which I have 31,000 Essence, is by buying tiles. So that's what people have been doing, and they've been absolutely destroying my my stuff there. So yeah, I need to go and buy more. I'll do that at some point as well. But yeah, I think Veveverse will probably be bigger than any other that's been created so far, to the exception of Earth 2, because Earth 2 that their land sales have been going on for about a year now. So nah. Chris Million says they'd be able to wrap the OMI in Ether and do it that way. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they would mess with that. I think it would just be OMI to NFT on the PP app, at least for right now. Reagan says, is the new Avengers comic A tier? I don't know. That's got to be a question for Sleepin or Comics and Crypto. Crypto Niter says Veve app should add Etherscan address to NFT as a new category in the Veve NFT detail screen. I think that'd be a lot for them to try to do, but bring it up on the next AMA. Master Model says, how long will E2 take to get on Ethereum? As long as it took Veve, and will there be a jump in buyers when E2 gets on Ethereum? So for Earth 2, I don't think they were ever actually on GoChain. I think that they will have a much quicker time to get on the Ethereum blockchain because they're not switching from one chain to another. And they are going with Polygon though. So as they go with Polygon, hang on one second. I just gotta get that. Oh yeah, 69 views. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry, 69 likes. I've been waiting a while to get one of those because like the last few times I've been, oh wait, let me get this, and then by the time I go and by the time I go get it, it's gone. There's more. So now by all means go crazy, go to like 70, 80 likes. But yeah, Grandmaster Mawa, I would say it won't take as long, and there will probably be, yes, a bunch of buyers jumping in when it gets on the Ethereum blockchain. Grandmaster Mawa says Nintendo on the VR, but then again, Pokemon games recently were disappointing. BD again, that's to you. I've been loving them lately. BDSP says didn't beat Platinum, didn't even surpass Gen 3 remakes or else. That's just a personal preference. These are very well selling games. And I thoroughly enjoy them, even though I don't really have time for a lot of. I've been thoroughly enjoying them. That just might come down to personal taste. Yeah, I think these would be pretty awesome as NFT play to earn type games. His wife says, have you looked at collecting any high mints after what Pags was talking? I do. I got a high mint. God, what was it? I was looking at getting a high mint. Oh my God, I can't think of the name. Hitmonkey, a high mint Hitmonkey. I got one of those, number 9,997, and I was looking to get the highest mint Gator Loki. It was $8,000 though. I wouldn't get that. But if I can get a 799 Gator Loki at, let's say if it's just over. Let's say the floor is like 1,100 and I can get it for 1,300, I'll get it. But I haven't seen anything like that. Make that secret rare. No, there's 32 in the market now. So there's more people putting on. Yeah, 787 seems to be the highest, which is not really worth it in my opinion. I think it would only be worth it if it would be like 799, 798 maybe. But that being said, there is a new sub 100 on here. It's number 58 going at 6.1K. So there's 85 at 5.9, and there's number 58 at 6.1K. Really interesting. Moving on. Michael De Brosio says, Nick, I like that. That would be awesome. Grandma Smile says, AR, VR, OR, AR, and VR. That's a lot of ARs. It's a lot of Rs. Monarch NFT says, to be honest, I don't want OMI exchanges or Pokemon announced till like another year. The immutable migration is cool for now. We don't need much crowded hype. Drops will become impossible and burns low. Honestly, I want them. I want them hard. I want Pokemon hard, and I want OMI to go up hard because we've been at this for a long time. We've been stacking and clearly not taking the best care of ourselves for the latter part of a year now. We're ready. We're ready for this to go. David Gui says, will Veve partner with Pokemon Go? I don't think so. I think that'd be really hard to do. They could, but I want to stay conservative and say, like, let's expect them to not. And if they do, happy surprise. Grandma Smile says, did we talk about the Tesla cell phone where you can get bars everywhere on the planet? Pokemon Go everywhere. Pokemon Go on Everest, the space station, the moon. I don't think we did. Would Tesla even get involved in cell phones? I don't think they would. I would not think that they would at all. I think that they have a lot more stuff to focus on, and you definitely don't want to compete with Apple. I mean, they definitely have the engineers, and they could, but who knows? Now, Nara says, I'm a Magic card collector. What's your thoughts on the prospect of Magic the Gathering NFTs? A lot of the value that comes from Magic, as you know, comes from the playability, where Pokemon, it doesn't really, like, I don't... Like, this is not playable. This is, the... Blaine's Arcanine is the first Pokemon that can have 120 damage attack. That is not a playable card. Even the Charizard with Fire Spin in the first generation, that's not a playable card. Most people, like, if they're going to have a fire deck, probably not going to have Charizard because it's not that playable. Maybe they do just because if that's like the only thing that they have and there's just a bunch of fire energies, then maybe. But it takes a couple turns to set up. Most people would probably prefer a water deck over a fire. So, but again, I'm getting a little off topic here. A lot of the Magic stuff goes about playability. I think that if they do that, they should do the cards for Magic, and they should give you the ability to play the Magic the Gathering game on there, like the card game. With Pokemon, they have the option of doing that or not doing that, because it can go, if you get the cards, yeah, then absolutely could go, let us play the game. But it really depends, because if they do that, they're going to have to give you hundreds of thousands of these cards, because people need multiple Bulbasaurs. They're going to need multiple Ivysaurs. They're going to need a couple Venusaurs to do that. If you have a solid blue deck for Magic, how do you get that? You get that by opening a fudge ton of cards, fudge ton of packs, and then you go and you make yourself a solid blue deck. So that's what I would hope there'd be high mint decks, and honestly, the cards probably won't be worth that much just because they're so high mint. You need a lot of them. I think they will do the statues first, maybe animate them. But if they do the cards like that, I would want them to have one print run of first edition and then one print run of non-first edition, like unlimited when they go to have the cards. That's what my opinion would be. Carlos says, any thoughts about why common comics are the same price or even more expensive than the uncommons? A lot of it's artwork. I also think the uncommons are undervalued, but a lot of it's artwork. Grandma Smile says they better not do the Pokemon Go Veve NFTs first. I hope they do the NFTs with Gen 1 sprites. Some of those Gen 1 sprites are weird, like Hitmonchan looks like Togekiss watching Totoro pooping. Oh, that's great. Yeah, agreed. Again, there's so many things that they could do. They could do the sprites, they could do the cards, they could do anime scenes. Boobitrons says commons have the same cover art as physical comics. That's also true. That's what I said, the artwork. New York Patriot says, never really thought of this, but Veve won't be play to earn, but it will be play to burn, baby, burn. New York Patriot has never seen before. So exciting. Jab says, Ascendex will resume withdraw soon. Nice. What's up, S4NJ1? Jab says, nice arbitrage with Bit4X. Mass Model says, baby Pokemon are going to be commons. Pokemon will be uncommon, fully evolved will be rare, semi-legends, like pseudo-legendary will be ultra rare, and box art legendaries will be secret rares. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. S4NJ1's top 5 undervalued collectibles. I'm going to go with the Fantastic Four number 5 secret rare cover. I think that's pretty undervalued. And I'm not saying that because I bought one. I bought one because it was undervalued. I'm not saying that for the Fantastic Four number 1 comic because it's already like $9,900. So I think that's probably a little more properly rated, and that's not in my top 5, even if it is underrated. I think that Wonder Woman's... based on what Superman is doing right now, I think Wonder Woman is still underrated. I have 2 of her. I had 5 at one point. I sold on the way up, which is nice. Nice for a change that I did that. So I think that's good. I think the secret rare alligator Lokis have some room to go down before they go up. So would I tell you to buy? I would say if this goes down to $800, I'll sweep the floor as best I can. But so I don't think it will because Dr. Profit will go in and sweep that as well. I think he's buying anything under $1,100 because the cheapest is $1,199, so it's $1,200 basically. So that be. I think Secret Rare Alligator Loki is a weird one. There is a reason I bought 10 of them. But I do think that the common is undervalued because the common is less than the drop price. I'll show you as soon as it decides to load. But the drop price is like, what, $40? And you can get them for $38 right now. I have 2 of them. And there's only $4.39 on the market. Let me go and see. Oh, I forgot. For these, you can't go edition high to low, which is dumb. But if I see one in passing, like 9,900, something, whatever. No, how many mint numbers were there? Oh, so there were 9,800. Oh, actually, if there were 9,800 of these, what's the highest one I could get? It'd be like 97.99. I'll get, if there's something that's a really cool mint number, or if it's super high, 9,706. It's close. I would need 97, like 99 or 98, 97. That'd be cool. Oh, there's one. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. If I can get something that's sub, I don't even think sub 100s. I'll get something if it's like sub 1,000. I don't know if I've seen that yet though. I don't think I've seen sub 1,000. But so to go back to answer your question, I think common storms, secret rare storms. I think that's secret rare Fantastic Four number 5. I think common alligator Loki, and I'm trying to think of something. Probably a first appearance Harley Quinn or a first appearance Joker. Those would be my top 6. Jabs, happy birthday, thank you. J-Man says Power 9 NFTs. Power 9? I want to remember that. Kryptonite says, doesn't Elon have Starlink project? Doesn't that offer internet service anywhere in the world? It does, but it's not free. It's very cheap. But yes, and that will only get better. Yeah. Wibbits Run says, we need a Pokemon 101 tutorial. Sounds complicated. I will do many of those videos when they decide to come out. I'm going to be, you'll be damn sure all this content will be out. Armesomalo says, Pokemon common. Yeah. Pokeball will be common, Great Ball uncommon, other balls rare, Ultra Balls ultra rare, Master Ball secret rare. Yeah, that'd be good. Our Pedro says we wouldn't need the game for Magic the Gathering. People would buy the 3D renderings of the characters' items. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I can see that. Also, Solo says an ultra rare Meow would be legendary. Oh, Meowth would be Jesse and James to complete the set. I didn't even think of it. Well, I guess Lieutenant Surge, Sabrina, and Giovanni are villains as well. Technically, Blaine is kind of an anti-hero, but... And again, I'll go through all of these. These are going to be great. It's going to be so great. Monarch NFTs, I've been poor my whole life. What's another year, LOL. I'm cool with Omi mooning, though, only if we don't get dumped on. Same. Mr. Coin says, hello. Also, Solace says, meowth. Grandma Small says, Trainer Joe's common, harder trainers uncommon, gym leaders rare, Elite Four ultra rare, and the champions, like red and blue, would be secret rare. Carlos Carvalho says, you don't seem very hyped today, dude. This is going to 10 cents in no time. I think it will. I think in Q2 of next year we definitely reach 10 cents. I'm just sick and I'm very lethargic, so that's why I'm started yesterday. You can tell on the stream with Marcon and Crypto Chris that I was just like losing my train of thought. A lot of people thought it was high. A lot of people thought it was faded. J-Man says Christmas morning, Omi Moons. That'd be great. S4NJ1 says, thanks, Randy, for answering. You can call me Sanji. Thanks, Sanji. And 4 is an A, the 1 is an I. Got it. I know you remember me from stream with Andre and Foster, though. Thanks, Sanji. Grandma Small says, you don't get to be champion of the Pokemon League without knowing how to spend full restore. Yeah, full restores are God's gift. Monarch says, or at least have Viviverse launched first before Pokemon. Again, the Viviverse might not... They said, like, spring of next year. I'm not counting on it until at least summer, if not end of next year. If not 2023. Hamoon says, bought my first appearance Harley Quinn today. Let's go! So yeah, I want Pokemon released after we get Omi to NFT. But good for you for getting that first appearance Harley Quinn today. My man. All Chat Gaming says, happy birthday. Bro, that Wolverine cover today was crisp. Wait, Wolverine cover today? Or I think it was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yesterday was when it was crisp. Yeah, none of these mint numbers are popping out for me for the common Gator Loki. Which I'll totally pay. Rama Samalo says, I wonder if Pokemon moves will be their own NFTs, where Charizard has common to secret rare. He will be using Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, Air Slash, Flare Blitz, or Seismic Toss. I think Seismic Toss is a really underrated move for Charizard because he uses that in the fight with Magmar, and it's so he used that going around the world. I think that is a really underrated move for him, even though it's it's kind of playable. You would need, again, depends. For the card, you'd want Fire Spin. For the game, you would want Slash and Flamethrower, and maybe Return, and you would, because Charizard sometimes can be really high speed. So yeah, you definitely want Slash, you want Flamethrower, and for the newer moves, I guess Flare Blitz, or maybe Dragon Claw. Yeah. All Chat Gamers is fire. J-Man says Todd pumped. I know, right? John Robert Yellen says, yeah, Tesla are actually making a phone with Starlink built in. Oh, that's going to be epic. Grandma Smile says Gigantamax Pikachu. Dude, that'd be insane. Manuel Hurtado says, what's your logic with buying the Lokis? I'm sure you mentioned it, but I must have missed it. So basically, the logic behind it is that I think there are going to be some people that are going to create their own groups that are going to say, like, hey, and they're going to be high-powered groups. They're going to have a lot of money. Because, again, I have more than 1% of the Secret Rare Loki Gators, and Dr. Profit has more than 3% of the Secret Rare Loki Gators. So together we have almost 5%, because he has more than 3%. So anyway, and I have more than 1%. So I think that in the future there will be people that are going to be similar to me, or maybe not have as much money, or might have more money, I don't know. And they're going to talk to their homeboys and be like, hey guys, let's buy up 20 of this product right now, which they couldn't even do because there's only like 30 on the market. They're going to buy it up, and they're going to say, the next one that comes on the market, we're going to buy it, we're going to all pool our money together, we're going to buy it, we're going to burn it. We're going to buy it and we're going to burn it. And again, well, why would they do that? Well, they would probably do that because if they can do that and just the value of theirs go up as soon as one is listed on the market, they buy it. Theirs go up, and not only that, but that also, not even the fact that the value goes up, they'll be able to run the market, and they'll be able to corner the renting of that NFT. If there are none out there, then when you need that to get into a certain part, then you need to rent out that NFT. And if they're able to do that and corner the market, then they can charge whatever they want for renting. So me doing that is kind of like a hedge against that, saying, hey, if they're going to charge $100 for the day, I'll charge like $10 for the day. Heck, those guys, because if I rent out my 10 for the day, then it's $100 a day. But I do think I did want that because it is the lowest Marvel secret rare, meaning that it was the cheapest when I started buying at like $830, or I mentioned it was $830 and then it rose up to like $950 because every one of y'all bought it before I could. It was a great move for y'all, by the way. And I thought about Storm, because Storm is also under $1,000, and I think she's very undervalued because I bought her for $1,900. People were paying like $3,000 for her. And because there's so many more mints of Storm, and I think Secret Rare Loki Gator's got a really cult following. The Storm following is obviously bigger, and it will only grow because she should be in Black Panther 2. I think. They're also rebooting that, or continuing that 90s X-Men anime, or that animation. So her popularity is only going to grow, but again, there's just a lot more mints than there of her. And the 1,000 Captain America rinse. The Secret Rare Captain America I think is undervalued, but it's just because he's not a first appearance. That goes to the Marvel Mighty, so that means something. Even though he's really cool and there's 1,000 mints. And then the Secret Rare Spider-Man is 1,000 mints. That's too much already. You can't do it. So it was undervalued. I could afford it, and it's my biggest hedge against people that are going to do that. Yeah. So moving on. John Robert Yellen says, "Yeah, you're right, Randy. We've been waiting for Omi to start climbing. I've been holding for something like 8 months now. I want it to moon so I can quit working." Yeah, although I already, retired. But yeah, Manuel, that one last thing about that Lowy thing is also because I still think people are going to do that. I still think people will do that with that particular collectible because I think it is undervalued and I think that it's slept on. So I think other people go in, they'll buy it up cheaply. But again, they can only do so much because there's not that many of them. J-Man says Power 9 are the top Magic Gathering cards. Black Lotus, Max Diamond. Okay, gotcha. Alpha Black Lotus, I feel you. Yeah. MS Miles says, funny how Blaine is homeless in Gold and Silver because Cinnabar Island is destroyed by a volcano. That's true. It's true, he is. Rip in Cinnabar Island. Oh yeah, so he's in like the Seafoam Islands or something, right? Or he's in, yeah. It's rough, he doesn't have a building anymore. But he does, again, he's very powerful. His Arcanine is OPAF. Carlos says, we love you, bro. Get well soon. Thank you. Gooseneck says, the ultra rare Loki is undervalued. Remember, it's one of the few animated NFTs on Veve with a $179 floor. That's a good point. How many of those are there? Well, I also really want to check. I still want to keep going with these common Lokis, trying to find a really good mint number. I saw 9,907, which is nice. I'm looking for something that's super high, super low, or just a cool mint number, or that's sub 1,000. I'm not seeing the sub. Actually, I could go and addition low to high. All right, number 66 you can get for $1,000. Oh, okay. Number 74 you can get for 474, which is about 11x of what the So that makes sense. Yeah, and 105 is 400. So, getting number 74 for 475 is not a bad deal. Yeah, it's not, because you can only get numbers 41 through whatever. I'm not gonna get it because there are some that are lower than that. And again, if I were to get it, I would get number 74 and 85 because it's 475 and 549. So I'm spending a little over $1,000, and then I could try to list it for 1K Or honestly, I could really only list for like 900 because number 66 is 1K or 1100. So yeah, I would. The only way I could do that is if I sweep the floor and get from 66, number 69. It's really nice. Um, yeah, I'd rather get the 69 than the 6. I would rather get the 69 than the 66 because the 69 is 1200. Or yeah, look, the 69 is 1200 and the 66 is basically 1100. So it's literally only paying $100 more, and I can get the 69. So I would do that, but it's $1,200. So if I were to do this, I would have to sweep the floor, get 66 and 69. So that'd be about 2,300. And then I would get number 74 and 85. It'd be about another 1,100. So I'd have to spend about $3,400. And once I'm able to pay all those and have the 3,400, I would have to put number 66 at like 4K or 3K. And again, that only works if I go and do that and nobody else sub 100 goes and does that. So that's really, really risky because you could do that and then, what happens. Yeah, I just, somebody could go and say, oh, I'll list it for 2K. I'll list number, whatever for 2K. So what do? Do I buy that as well? I don't have the money. So I won't do that. But let me go and take a look at the ultra rare gator, because there's 3,400 of them, and I know less than 10% are on the market. I get a sub 1,000 one pretty quickly, but let me go from low to high mint. There's 179. Okay, that's really interesting. So it's 179, but I can get a sub 100 for 800, so that's about 4.2x, which makes sense. That does make sense. If they had number like 69 for that, then I would get that. But I won't. But yeah, I do agree that is undervalued. Because again, if you don't want to spend over $1,000 for the secret rare, just get the ultra rare. It's still animated. It's not as big, but it's still animated. I think, does it make sound? I don't even know. Well, I have one, so let me go and see if it makes sound. Moving on. Randy, do I buy secret rare Spidey? I'm so tempted before the interoperability kicks in. That is a very good one to buy. I don't think you're ever wrong if you buy a secret rare Spidey. I don't think... Alright, so there's no sound with him. If you hit him... He moves, but there's no sound. So the animated one is cool, but yeah, that secret rare has got to be the best. Moving on here. Yeah, so Sanjay, I think that secret rare Spider-Man's probably a really good bet. All check games is my bad. Justin says, got burnt out of all the VV content, lady. I'm still bullish. There you go. See, that has sound. That's what I want. That's what I want right there. Let me go back to the YouTube, because I have... Alright, there we go. I'm back on watching my stuff there. Alright, moving on. All chat gaming's fire. Grandmaster Wallace is competitive. Seismic Toss is good only on Chansey and Mega Kangaskhan. But again, the reason why I think it's an underrated move, not because of the competitive, is just because of that nostalgia where he uses it against Magmar. J-Man says, in Recur, are you guys out? I never got in Recur. Some random name 18 says, are you interested in the blockchain Pokemon clone block monsters? No. Milham says, happy birthday, buddy. Thanks, Milham.
Grandmaster Model says, at Justin, you don't need to buy every drop. You should really go for drops that you want or write for big events like Deadpool or Disney or Pokemon. Agreed. Justice, what happened to Cavell? I guess he had a kidney infection, so I really hope he's doing all right. I should give him a message. Yeah, so he's dealing with that, but he's been on Twitter. PBS Kid says, what do you think about an auction that is for burning items only? If it doesn't meet the floor price, then it gets burned. Oh, that's a really interesting one. That is really good. Oh, that's really good. I don't know. I would love it. I would love that. I would thoroughly enjoy that. Yeah, that's something that I would enjoy. Because they could do that with number 69, number 420. Like, are we really going to let 69 get burned? Yeah, no, I would really like that. Harmoon says, thanks, brother. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you. Doug says, oh, I meant the YouTube content. I miss every drop nowadays. I'm just holding season 1. All right, cool. But glad you're here. Crypto Knight says, just got back from the future. March 2020. Ethereum OGs buy up Spider-Man. Secret Rare 7.5 million. Partners hatch at 2.5 million. Could you imagine? Can you imagine how nuts that'd be? Oh, all right. Cool. Yeah, Secret. All right. So, buddy of mine says, what do you know about the Whitney Houston NFT coming? Okay. I don't know. All right. What can you guys tell me about the Whitney Houston NFT? Go. I forgot my 90-minute Patreon member shout out. What's gonna be, bro? What's gonna be, stupid? I gotta think about something. I don't know. I've done a lot of Avril Lavigne. I've done a lot of Green Day. I think it should be. I woke up, it was 7. I waited till 11 just to figure out that no one would call. I think I've got a lot of friends, but I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone? When you're spending every day on your own. And here it goes. I'm just a kid and my life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nothing, no. Okay. That was some simple plan for you there. No, well, any advice on Veve collections that could do well in OpenSea? I think the artist ones can do really well. Be advised, as soon as I got that golden lucky rabbit thing, I sold all of those NFTs that I had, those breakfast cereal mascots. I had them because I was pretty sure something was coming, and I knew, so I got that. I sold that, and then I sold all the rest of them. I still have the Labbits, and more Labbits are coming. So I think that the Labbits will be something similar to that. That's why I think the James Bonds will happen as well. But I already sold the James Bond, so yeah. Yeah, I think that the Labbits are. Any artist will probably do good on OpenSea, in my opinion. Cosmo Knight says, shouldn't everyone agree to raise their floor price by 100x for the Ethereum OGs when they come? Yeah, if you wanted to, people will probably do that. Ryan W says, hey Randy, do you think the price of OMI will be pretty volatile the next few weeks? Maybe, yeah. I don't think it'll get past 0.0084. I don't think it'll go below 0.0048, but who knows? Monarch NFTs, did you think the secondary market buyers will go buy mints and first appearances? I think they'll just buy it all up, to be honest. I think they will. Yeah, I think there might be a learning curve, but I think after like a month or two, people will learn very quickly. Monarch NFTs, I would not be listed anything Veve related on second market for less than 1K. Okay, all right, I feel you. Isis has managed to grab my 30th common dunny before the floor went above 50. Yo, get it. Jonathan Aaron says, okay, look out for my Twitter message. I don't think I know how to make tweets private, but I tried. You should be able to just message me, but I'll see. Omar Kasaje says, good evening, birthday, sir. Thank you, Omar. Thank you. Monarch NFT says, just look at JPEG selling for Ethereum on Immutable. We are underselling right now. We're officially licensed people. It's good. It's true. But a lot of people on OpenSea are really used to 1 out of 1s. 1 out of 1 stuff. So it might throw them back a bit. Like, what? There's like 10,000 of these? No, I'm not paying for that. There's thousands of them.
And also, you have to realize that some of these Ethereum things are just people washing money. Hey, I'm going to buy this for like $8 million. Meanwhile, it's like a giant cocaine deal that they're doing.
Hope that doesn't get me demonetized. Omar says, what are your thoughts on Spidey NFTs from AMC being animated? Do you see them? They're not doing that well, so I didn't even look into them, to be honest. Joseph says, thanks. Moonboy says, nothing goes for less than 1 Ethereum. Capiche? Capiche? All right, guys, I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm going to bounce. Everyone check out Star Helix, Wendy Stibalis, Kyle Willson, and Golden Assets on YouTube. Everyone check out EQ_crypto. At Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. And everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Thank you all for the super chats. Bye. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.